Early life and background. John Alvbåge was born on November 16, 1983, in Gothenburg, Sweden, a city renowned for its rich footballing heritage. Growing up in this football-loving environment, Alvbåge was introduced to the sport at a young age. His father, a former amateur player, encouraged him to pursue football, and by the time he was a teenager, Alvbåge showed significant promise as a goalkeeper. Although many of his peers were focused on outfield positions, Alvbåge's height, agility, and natural instinct for shot-stopping made him an ideal candidate for the role of goalkeeper. Alvbåge's early years were spent playing for local clubs in Gothenburg, and he quickly progressed through the youth ranks. His potential did not go unnoticed, and it was clear that he had the makings of a future professional. From the outset, Alvbåge's work ethic and determination set him apart. Traits that would serve him well as his career progressed. Youth career and development. Alvbåge's journey to professional football began at the youth level with local clubs in Gothenburg, but his big break came when he joined the youth academy of IFK Göteborg, one of Sweden's most prestigious football clubs. IFK Göteborg had a strong tradition of developing talented footballers, and it was here that Alvbåge began to refine his skills as a goalkeeper. At IFK Göteborg, Alvbåge had access to top-tier coaching and facilities, which allowed him to develop the technical and tactical aspects of his game. His commitment to improving his shot-stopping abilities, his command of the penalty area, and his overall distribution became key features of his style of play. Though competition for the #1 spot in the first team was fierce, Alvbåge's ability to rise to the challenge earned him recognition. In 2002, Alvbåge made his debut for the senior team of IFK Göteborg, a significant milestone in his career. At the time, the club was a dominant force in Swedish football, and the young goalkeeper faced the pressure of competing in a team that had high expectations. However, Alvbåge's calmness under pressure, coupled with his natural talent, made him an appealing option for the team's coaches. Breakthrough in Swedish football. Alvbåge's professional debut for IFK Göteborg came in 2002, when he was just 18 years old. He had been a part of the club's youth setup for several years, but the move to the senior squad marked a new phase in his career. His first team appearances were initially limited as the club had established experienced goalkeepers. But Alvbåge was given opportunities in cup competitions and as a backup goalkeeper in league matches. Despite the fierce competition, Alvbåge's performances were impressive, and by the 2005 season, he had established himself as a regular starter for the club. His consistency and his ability to keep clean sheets made him a fan favorite, and he quickly became one of Sweden's most promising young goalkeepers. During this time, IFK Göteborg experienced a period of growth, and Alvbåge was integral to the team's defensive stability. His leadership on the field, especially in organizing the backline, showcased his maturity and understanding of the game. Alvbåge's performances at IFK Göteborg attracted attention from other Swedish clubs, and his rise in Swedish football was solidified when he was called up to the Swedish national team for the first time in 2005. Although he did not immediately displace Sweden's established goalkeepers, the call-up was a significant achievement for the young goalkeeper. Move to Östers IF and international recognition. In 2007, Alvbåge made the decision to move to Östers IF, another Swedish club with a strong footballing tradition. At Östers IF, Alvbåge became the undisputed #1 goalkeeper, and his performances in both domestic and European competitions began to attract more attention from the football world. This period of his career marked a period of consistent growth, as Alvbåge demonstrated his skills at the highest level of Swedish football. During his time at Östers IF, Alvbåge's reputation continued to rise. He was noted for his quick reflexes, agility, and leadership qualities. His distribution of the ball became a key component of Östers's attacking play, as he was known for his accurate long passes and ability to set up counterattacks. His clean sheet record in the Swedish Allsvenskan, the country's top league, earned him further recognition, and Alvbåge was soon regarded as one of the best goalkeepers in Sweden. The period at Östers IF also marked Alvbåge's first serious involvement with the Swedish national team. After making his senior debut for Sweden in 2006, Alvbåge was gradually integrated into the national squad and began to play a more significant role in the team. Though he was never the first-choice goalkeeper during his time with Sweden, Alvbåge gained valuable experience playing in international friendlies and qualifying matches for major tournaments. Moved to IFK Östersund and continued success. In 2011, Alvbåge made another move, this time to the northern Swedish club Östersund FK. Despite Östersund's position as a lower league side at the time, Alvbåge's presence provided the club with invaluable experience and leadership in a relatively youthful squad. His arrival in Östersund was part of a broader strategy to elevate the club's profile, and it was a decision that paid off in the long run. Alvbåge's influence at Östersund was immediate. His experience and leadership in the locker room helped the team through crucial matches, and his goalkeeping performances kept Östersund competitive in Swedish football. The club's rise through the divisions culminated in a historic promotion to the Allsvenskan, the top tier of Swedish football, in 2016. Alvbåge's role in Östersund's success story cannot be understated, and his performances earned him widespread admiration. During this period, Östersund FK also experienced European success, qualifying for the UEFA Europa League. Alvbåge's presence in goal was crucial to the club's impressive European campaign, as he made several key saves in matches against European opposition. Although the club was eventually eliminated from the competition, their achievements on the international stage left a lasting legacy, and Alvbåge's contribution was essential. Final years and retirement. After several successful years at Östersund, Alvbåge continued to contribute to Swedish football, even as he entered the latter stages of his career. His consistency and commitment to the game allowed him to remain a top-tier goalkeeper, and his experience in handling high-pressure situations was invaluable to his team. Though he no longer featured as regularly for the national team, Alvbåge continued to represent Sweden in friendlies and international tournaments. In 2018, Alvbåge announced his retirement from professional football. Having enjoyed a long and successful career, he chose to step away from the game, leaving behind a legacy as one of Sweden's most reliable and respected goalkeepers. Despite not winning major trophies at the international level, Alvbåge's career was defined by his professionalism, consistency, and longevity, earning him the admiration of teammates, coaches, and fans alike. Legacy and impact on Swedish football. Jan Alvbåge may not have garnered the same level of fame as some of his Swedish counterparts, but his impact on Swedish football is undeniable. As a goalkeeper, his consistency and leadership played a significant role at every club he represented. He was a reliable figure in goal, never one to seek the limelight but always crucial to his team's success. His ability to remain calm under pressure and his commitment to always giving his best made him a model professional. Alvbåge's career has been a testament to the power of hard work and dedication. He may not have won the major international trophies that some of Sweden's other footballing legends achieved, but he earned the respect of his peers and fans for his unwavering professionalism and his contributions to Swedish football. Today, Jan Alvbåge is remembered as one of Sweden's finest goalkeepers, and his legacy continues to inspire young players in Sweden and beyond.